Hello, wrestling fans. It's that time again. We go over my slider and gameplay settings for WWE 2K24. So before we get started, I want to say that I play my matches. So this is going to be geared around those who play their matches. However, I have done both slider testing for AI and player-controlled games. So you can use these for both. So real quick, we're going into the gameplay settings right away, and I play on Legendary. This is the most realistic difficulty I feel for what I want in my game. Weight detection simulation, stamina mode set to normal. Pin minigame, personal preference, whatever you want. Trading blows, you can have that set to on or off, or user, manual, auto, whatever. I love it how you can actually turn it off this year if you don't want it. Auto reversal for ground attacks off. And everything else is pretty much personal preference after that. Presentation, the ramp camera, I like it this year, but I only really like it for multi-person matches and for Royal Rumbles. So if you're going to do that, then maybe turn it on. Otherwise, I just am fine with the traditional camera. But like I said, this is your game, so if you want it on, you can turn it on if you want. Camera cuts, I have that set to on this year, because I actually like them this year. Camera shakes, I have off. Just too jarring for me, I don't like it. Camera panning. Damn, can't talk today. I have it set to on. And all the rest are HUD stuff. Like, if you get feedback from how late a reversal is, a breaker feedback, possum pin prompt, all that other stuff. Post-match replay I have on, because I actually think that they improved that this year. But this is what you guys want, the balancing. So pretty much I have everything set to 65 across the board. The only thing that I really don't, in terms of rates, is finisher reversal rate. I have that set to 55. I like a good back and forth match, so that's why I like the AI reversing what I reverse, and just to have that who's going to win, who's going to win, who's going to win type deal. I control my matches, so, you know, sometimes I'll let the AI win because I want that person to win. Or I'm playing as the person I want to lose. Or, you know, whatever. So, point is the game is structured in a way that allows me to tell the stories that I want to tell. Because storytelling is a big part of my universe mode. I love being able to tell stories through segments and just really emphasize more than just a wrestling match, but the story behind every single match. And these sliders allow me to do that. So we're going to run through these real quick. Submission rate, I have this set to 30 just because this year I've noticed that the AI just goes for a lot of submissions this year. And for whatever reason, submissions just seem crazy this year yet again. So I have that set to 30. However, you can actually customize each individual superstar settings by going into them in the options. So you can go to AJ Styles and customize his springboards and all that other stuff if you want. So you can take it a step further and customize each individual superstar in addition to these sliders here, if you want to. So as you can see, pretty much a lot of them are 65. This is for AI cash-ins. I don't like the AI cashing in, so I have this set to 0 to prevent that. Referee downtime. I love the referee to sell a bump. So we have 100 right there, so we can do shenanigans, which is fun, especially in special guest referee stuff. Now, reversal windows. These are how long I have as the player to reverse attacks. I have it increased to 75 because sometimes I feel like the button input is delayed for whatever reason, and sometimes the game doesn't register my reversals, so this gives me a little bit of a buffer. You can lower these if you want to make it a little bit harder for yourself. The stunned recovery rate, the stamina recovery rate, sorry, is 30. Same as last year. Rollout frequency, same. This happens a lot during multi-man matches. AI versus AI matches for multi-man take absolutely forever. So Here are 2 tips that I'm going to give you guys right now. One, when you set up a match, set your finisher and special meter to slow. This makes it so that a match will last a little bit longer. And also, you won't get people kicking out of finishers 500 times. I noticed that comments in 2K23 sliders and 2K22 sliders, a lot of you were saying, a lot of people are kicking out of 3 finishers. Why is that happening? Well, there are some steps that you can take, and that's one of them. Another thing is not having resiliency payback be on. So when you set up a match and you set up the paybacks, set it to none for resiliency. You can have any other payback you want. But if you want to make sure that that AI is probably going to stay down, have resiliency off. Those are 2 other tips that I have for you guys, for your AI versus AI. Stun gained and stun duration. I have these set to 70 and 80. I like the AI being able to sell a move, especially a finisher or a signature or something big. So that's why I have it set to the way that I have it set. Now, you can see below all of these sliders give you an explanation on what you're changing this year, which is nice. So you know exactly what you're getting yourselves into. The vitality regen rate, this is how fast health regenerates. After not taking damage for a while, I have that set to 0 because I don't want people regenerating health. I want the fatigue of a match to really settle in, especially if the match is really, really long. Because I can make a match last an hour if I want, since I'm playing it, so it makes sense. Difficulty damage scaling, again, I have that set to 20 just like last year. And the difficulties of these mini-games have to do with how many button presses it's going to take for that. Targeting. Pretty self-explanatory here. Mini-game settings. These are what you're going to have to pay attention to. So this is how hard it is to kick out after 1 finisher, after a few seconds. 2 finishers, 3 finishers, 2 signatures, 1 signature, so on and so forth. And they're marked player. So since I play my matches, I've only edited the player ones, and I want to be able to kick out when I need to, or when I want to. And that's why I have these set to 30. Everything else AI related is off, is pretty much off or default. Whoops. Didn't mean to press that there. Time pin minigame, same settings as last year. And this only matters if you're playing the game, by the way. So if you're one of those AI versus AI people, this section doesn't matter to you. It doesn't apply. Submission minigame, I have all these set to default like I did last year. Special guest referee, I want the referee to be punished for bad actions. So I have these set the way I have it set. This includes the AI when you do AI referees. Now, what's really cool is, say you have Bailey in a match and you have EO Sky being the referee. The game takes it into account who is on a tag team and who is not. So allies will help each other if one of them is the special guest referee. So you'll get like a screw job or something, which is actually pretty cool that the AI is programmed in that way. I like to just say that, just to say that that's pretty damn cool that the AI is programmed in that way. So there's something for you guys, just in case you're not aware of that. But let's go through all of the settings again, right from gameplay. And the reason why I did the finisher reversal rate is because I want people to reverse finishers, just not all the time. And I've noticed with that finisher reversal rate being set at 55 that I get 1 to 2 finisher reversals per match, which is normal. And obviously, after you're done, you can click save, have that be done with. Another thing that you can do, which is really nice, like I was talking about earlier, when you set up a match, this works in the universe mode as well. So when you set up a match, you go to match options, and you go to special meter and finisher. Turn these to slow if you're doing AI versus AI. This is really, really helpful in wanting those longer matches. Now, some of you may think that, oh, a match only lasted 3 stars. A match only lasted 4 stars. The star rating doesn't really matter. As long as you feel like you've had a good match, then have a match. You know, the star rating, it's just an aesthetic thing. Like, it doesn't really matter. I've had good matches that have been only 3 stars. That are player matches. I've had matches where they've been 5-star matches. I've had back and forth. So all important thing is to have a match that you want to have. Have the game style that you want to have. And I hope this video did help you guys get that exactly what you want out of your game. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comments below. I will try to answer them. Now, the only disclaimer that I will put out there is that the AI will do dumb things. So you have to keep in mind that even with this slider set, there's still going to be really dumb stuff that you don't want to happen. It's just the way the game is. I'm not a game dev, so I can't really help you too much on that, but I will try to help you to the best of my ability. But I hope that this video did help you. Leave any questions you guys have in the comments below, and I will catch you guys in the ring.